thoughts on Thursday and just what you've seen out of you guys this week so far.
Yeah, it's been a good week for us to kind of get back to basics, reinstall the base schemes and fundamentals in all three phases, really work with a lot of young guys. You know, some young guys that have not played yet this year that we're redshirting, getting them up in the mix and playing because we got 5 games left. So some of those guys can play in 4 games, you know, and bringing them along and kind of reinstalling our schemes in all 3 phases and just continuing to push forward as we develop this program.
Coach, could you talk a little bit about the quality and the depth at the JUCO level here in Mississippi in terms of recruits and the novelty of having them? Most of those guys got 3 years left and have 4 years to get those 3 years in.
Yeah. The Mississippi Junior College system is a great system. It's been good to me and my family. I played in it. My dad coached in it. And so we got great respect for the system and the coaching in it. And it is a unique year because a lot of those guys got last year back. So you can sign those kids and they've got 3 years left with you, most of them, instead of just 2. So it's kind of like more like signing a high school kid. We're evaluating all of them. We'll be out and about tonight. And, you know, we look to bring in several here at mid-year.
What do you guys do on a Saturday when you're not coaching football? I mean, how are you going to treat this weekend?
Yeah, so we'll recruit. You know, every day is about recruiting here. We've had a great week of recruiting. We'll be out and about tonight at JUCO games. We'll be out and about Friday at high school games. And then we'll be on the phone, talking, texting, DMing with kids, you know, on Saturday.
Will, looks like you guys got about 8 spots left. Could you kind of tell us where you're concentrating, you know, what positions y'all really feel you need to, you know, most necessity for you guys?
Yeah, with those 8 spots, we want to bring in O-line and we're looking for guys in January. So we want O-line, D-line, maybe 1 linebacker, DB, and then best player available, probably with 2 of them. So we're looking to bring in several D linemen, several O linemen, probably 1 linebacker, several DBs, and then best available, and that needs to be a game changer type guy with the ball in his hands wherever he plays. We've already got several coming in January that are committed.
What do you want to see out of your group the last, 5 weeks or so? And you mentioned maybe an opportunity to get some young guys in there. It seems like these guys have been playing hard every single week. What do you want to see the rest of the year?
I want to see improvement, particularly with the young guys. We got 5 weeks left. That's how long spring practice is. So for a lot of those young guys, you got 5 games left, 5 weeks left, plus spring ball. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys in our program that are on the fringe right now as far as, are they going to be a part of this program or are they not? They got 5 more weeks to prove that. But we need consistent improvement with everybody in our program, from me all the way through it, for the next 5 weeks.
I want to ask you, obviously this is a rumor, not official, but Yahoo has reported that the Sun Belt might be interested in adding Southern Miss. Do you have any thoughts on that, if that is a possibility?
I don't yet, just because it's speculation. I don't want to comment on any speculation, but once whatever happens, I'll be glad to comment on it. I will say this. I trust Dr. Bennett, I trust Jeremy McClain. I know they're working their tails off to get us where we need to be.
Just generally speaking, we've seen stuff with the SEC adding Oklahoma and Texas. I guess this conference realignment kind of happens every so often. What do you think this is going to – how do you think this is going to affect maybe the group of 5 and just kind of a broad picture?
Well, I think Southern Miss is in a good place because we're one of the few group of 5s that has a real fan base, and football matters, and baseball matters, and basketball matters. A lot of places may be in big markets with population, but nobody in those populations care anything about the school and whether they win or lose. We care here. Even though our population's not big, we care, we're passionate. So I think we're in a good situation. We're very attractive.